In Lakesh, the Wizards of Time, my name is Swami Satyanand. I'm a reader of Dreamspell, the new age version of Mayan calendar. And this is Mayan Queen, a podcast that recaps episode of season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And this is episode 4, Bitch I'm a Drag Queen. And what we're going to talk about is Lexis Love runaway story. I'm gonna give a brief comment on what was going on here, because it's remarkable as everything that is connected to Lexis Love, because she's my daughter. Then more details on the Secret Alliance story, and a lot of different plenty examples on Fiery Lizard, in particular with Crystal Envy. So let's get into it. First of all, Mystique. Mystic where? You know what I mean? But, it makes sense when we see how the couple joins. The Secret Alliance, the stars are bringing the Secret Alliances together. So Mama sees everything and Mama knows what is going on. So, well, yeah, good for them, Then, let's get to the Fiery Lizard story of Crystal Envy. This is genius opportunity catching. This is what lizards do. They seize the moment. They're always ready to jump into the situation, make something exciting, scary, especially for the fire ones, they're ready to shoot. And she went for it. And it was genius. She stole the moment. Wonderful. I'm getting to grow and respect Crystal's envy, preparement, and the way she is put together, and works the set. I would say that. Lovely directing, she stepped into the positions, she got in charge, she directed everything. Great, kudos, absolutely. I'm saying again, she proves me wrong about her run. I thought that she will be like middle of the road somewhere, in the third quarter, getting out, but she's pulling fast. She's becoming a front runner for me, for sure. Then also the flops. We need to talk about the flops. You remember about you may think I live for the drama, and then like, oh, mama, she gets in. This is also a lizard kind of thing. When you see a lizard, it is about the moment, and sometimes the moment is fierce. Sometimes the moment, about making everything happen, and sometimes they're flops. And their flops are stupid, are idiotic, and I wish somebody would make the collection of Crystal Envy's flops, because this is something, that she should be gathering for herself, and owning it, because that list is gonna add up sooner or later. Then, coming to Lexi Love's story of coming back to the childhood. It drew my attention, of course, because of how exact this date is, especially 2 weeks before, because this is like 2 weeks before the birthday. This is a moment when you gather all the information of the year, and then everything makes sense, and then you step already into the further year for the first time. So it's a point of a small leap. Small but intense leap from a year to year when it happens, when it's like, now I know how to live my life, and I should believe in that, and you step into the drama. So it's a remarkable moment in every year. You might take a look at that if you remember the events. So what has happened for that year, in between which years she was in the end of the 4th. She was going from 4 to 5, and as you could see, like when you go from the owl to the peacock, the owl is the strategy and the preparation, and the peacock is the launch. This is the point when everything starts to unfold, and we have dynamics, because dot is a static symbol, line symbolizes movement, symbolizes dynamic. And that was 16 years of her life, and then until the 17th, it's still an owl. And then from the end of the first year of the owl, you step into the second one. I'm not going to open a more complicated map. I don't want to confuse you too much. So that was like very precisely up to 1 year. In her life scale, it was pretty much like on the level of 3 months in detail, how exactly this moment was for her launch in her destiny, from the period of statics and preparations, and exploring and changing into action. So this is very much the moment for the people, like a sink or swim kind of situation. You get thrown into certain circumstances and you either make it or you don't. If we will make an analogy with the global cycles, then this is the stuff that we have been going through in 2023, when everything started to change noticeably. The prices has gone up in many places, and we had to adapt. We had to learn how to cope with this increasing situation, and we're still learning how to deal with all of that. We're still kind of sinking or swimming. So this is very much the moment when she had the final situation of her personal 2023, and then she kind of went on. So that's basically the comment. That's what I wanted to say. And also, it was only 2008, and she speaks like she was like from the Stonewall, 2008 wasn't that a long time ago, Yes, it is technically a pre-Drag Race, but the first season of Drag Race was already in production. She stepped in a very good time, to get into drag, to get into development. And it took her long enough, to finally reach there. So, we'll see. As I said, I'm always curious about Lexi Love. Another off-top honorable mention before we get into our last topic is Jewel Sparkles. Is Jewel Sparkle's ability to listen carefully and put on makeup on her nose lobes, on her face at the same time. This is she knows good production. She knows that on TV. I can't. This is a very much big television professional. She's given the camera, more. Oh, I live for her. I live for that bitch. I hope she lasts long. I hope the flop doesn't come. Oh my god, Ed, let's go on. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm crying. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Now, before we get to our eliminated queen, this is the moment that just killed me. When everybody named the songs from the 20th century, let's say that, then this bitch comes and she's like, oh, I purchased Britney Spears, I did it again. This moment gave me...
Remember the significance of Roe versus Wade.
Oh, I don't support boxing as a sport. I think it's too violent.
Y'all better get that little girl out of there.
Okay, coming to Joella. First and foremost, that role, the gospel song that she got, I think it was suited for her just perfectly. Because this is exactly her archetype. This is a person who needs to speak the words of the God. This is what it does. This is basically the archetype, the black monkey. That's her totem that she has. And this is about like bringing into the seen world something that is unseen. Bringing the progress, bringing something new into the world that is ready to be addressed or created. We have back in the day, Tatiana was playing that role on season 2. So this is really, really what she embodied on Drag Race. And she did that. She did address the drama. So she's doing the function. But there's more to that. There's more to that. There's more that she can bring to drag in some way. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. But it is very promising, the time that she's going through, really. So, honorable mention. Of course, one more thing. Remember the drama that they were having with Hormona? There you go. She's supporting her in the last moment. They did bond, one of the whole group. So they are, from one big gang. And about Acacia with Joella, it is another serpent bond. It is another like life support system for one another. So I would not be surprised if they both come from LA. They might get to do something together because they have a very good union. They also have the guidance. The gods has brought them together over here. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might have a future, this union. Then, coming to her life cycles, we have spoken about what she was going through during the season, and the problems that she was gonna have, and she did that. I don't think that this is the reason why she gets eliminated. In a way, probably she just like didn't feel that vibe, of the role that she was giving. Maybe she wasn't leaning into that too much, but she definitely went for it. For Joella, this time is actually quite nice, because for the time that she's been absent from the season, she has actually gone the learning curve of relying on the process has continued, and she has very much grown professionally through this time. And she has, as I promised, become that monkey. She has learned how to play the game, and she is actually now ready to demonstrate herself, to expose herself to the new world. She's actually getting into the year of the fiery lizard. We have these fiery lizards going everywhere this season. This is amazing. So she's about to show us all of that, probably by the end of the summer, by fall. That would be the final result. But already, while this season is airing, she is definitely establishing herself on this new level that she's been going for, and she will be ready to show us something. So I'm really, really hoping that she will be able to return to this season soon, to show us her transformation, to show us her growth, because there is already a lot. There is already a lot, and she will probably, maybe on something like versus the world, something like that, just to drag attention to this season. She will be great. So I'm not worried about Joella. We have seen so much from her for now. So yeah, let's get it going, and after that, she also has like 12 years of a long marathon for her life that now has been preparing for the last 9 months. So it looks very, very good for her these days, and I hope that Joella is here to stay with us, because she does bring a new kind of drag, a new stir the pot kind of idea to the drag race, and this is what is lacking. And she will be bringing more of what is lacking to the drag race. This is what she does. So look out for that girl. Look out for that girl. Okay, so thanks for the attention. I hope it didn't last you too long. If you want to learn about yourself, there's a QR code. There's a link in the description of the video. You can get in touch with me through the website. And I'll see you next Thursday. Goodbye.